Alright, I got a banger for you guys today. I'm going to show you exactly how Soowei Goh makes $200,000 with his personal brand. And we're going to go over the entire YouTube strategy he has, the Instagram strategy he has, and the backend system that he leverages to actually create scale using his brand. Now, this is a very important video I want to make because I want to show you insights as to how the people at the top of the game actually pull it off. And it's actually very smart. And I'm going to give you a very preface warning right now. We're going to first go over the backend strategy, and you have to keep certain things in mind and remember that shit because it's all going to make sense in the later parts of the video. And at the end of the video, I promise you, you're going to have that aha moment wherein everything clicks to you. So let's just get into it. First of all, the backend system. Here is the simple funnel actually Soowei uses. Now, this is something that you must have already seen before called the profile funnel and stuff. So it's interest-based marketing. So obviously you put out reels, YouTube videos, and specific ad sets. So whether this be static ads or video ads onto an Instagram profile for easy conversion. It's very important to understand that Instagram profile is basically like a landing page for you at this point in this modern day and age in 2026. It's basically a landing page. And from the Instagram profile, your leads have like two places to go. So all of the people who work with Soowei or who become his leads have either DMs or YouTube channels. Like this is the only two places that they can go. The super high quality leads or who are high in pain and high intent, they go into the DMs. The people who don't go into the YouTube channel, and then all of them are redirected to the landing page. Now, this is the exact landing page he has. I'm going to show you why it is like such a good landing page. So first of all, he's got this coaches and consultants, so calling out his target audience, obviously. We will help you install a $230,000 per month sales funnel so you can book more qualified calls and generate multiple 5 figures consistently per month. I'm ready to scale. First of all, this is such a good VSL because it's automatically filtering out who exactly he wants. So we have to keep this in mind throughout this entire landing page and this entire process. It's a very simple landing page, by the way. I'm not going to get into the copywriting of the landing page. You've seen many videos about that. It's basically a very simple landing page with a VSL, booking page, results, right? But the reason why it works so well is because of his backend infrastructure. Let me explain. First of all, let's just cover who. Who is very important to understand. His ICPs are coaches making 10 to 50K a month. His offer is help them scale to 100, 200K a month like we saw. And there is no guarantee from his free content, his little insights. I know that he doesn't have a guarantee in his offer. But the key thing that you have to understand is the orders of paradigm he leverages. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting. He is trying to attract coaches who make 10 to 50K a month, who also happen to be my ICP, so I really know about this. The orders of paradigm. So what is an order of paradigm? An order of paradigm is very simple to understand. Imagine your prospect's life and belief systems to be like an onion. It's basically like concentric rings. What you have to understand is that for the prospect to actually work with you, they have to break these limiting beliefs that they have so that buying stuff becomes the most obvious and logical choice. So first of all, the first order of paradigm that his ICP has is that I need to do more to make more. More is better. More throughput. More in the system. Second is, I need to do paid ads to scale to 100K a month. Thirdly is, I would love to work less, but I can't. These are the three biggest paradigms that his prospects actually have. Now, he does a very good job of breaking these paradigms within his content ecosystem, which we are going to look at in a few minutes from now. But it is very important for you to understand the concept of in order of paradigm so that you're able to leverage this for yourself, because it doesn't matter what you do. Most likely you run some sort of a coaching or agency business or a done for you service, right? You can use this exact strategy to attract inbound, and I leverage this exact strategy to attract inbound anyways. Secondly is the what of the business. So his marketing angle is pretty simple. It is his personality and his life. If you look at Soowei's content, his marketing angle is not the information that he speaks about. It is not the knowledge that he has. It is his personality and his life, which creates a difference. Because I'll let you on a little bit of a weird tangent here, but if you know a little bit about the world, like the world is divided into like the West, you've got Asia, and then you've got other parts of Asia, right? Boom. It is like people who live in Asia love to really connect with each other because we are Asian based. Like, for example, if you have someone from Vietnam, they would love to meet another Vietnamese. For example, if you have another guy from India, I would love to meet that guy. With the West, I've noticed, by the way, this is a very weird tangent. With the West, it is very knowledge based. It is not a very tight community, and you can argue whatever, but I don't really care. Let's not get into that. His marketing angle is his personality and his life. So the emotions the viewer experiences when they watch his videos is that wow, he's so rich and fulfilled. So you feel like, oh my god, this guy makes a lot of money, and he's so fulfilled in his life. He feels so happy. Secondly, I like him as a person. I like him. I like who he is. Thirdly, I would love to have a business like his. I would love to be in a position wherein I have a business, a consulting business, which helps me make a lot of money and actually give me fulfillment. These are the emotions the viewer experiences. Now, I want you to keep the who and the what in your mind right now, because now we're going to look at his Instagram strategy. And this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. First of all, his Instagram profile, obviously extremely optimized, by the way. I make coaches more money, directly calling out the target audience. Let me just get a thinner one. Yeah. Extremely direct and, calling out his target audience exactly. So I make coaches more money. Founder at Go Consulting. So that's his company, and the YouTube channel link, like I already talked about. And if you look at his Go Consulting Instagram page, it also is like scaling coaches with content and sales systems. Super, super specific. 10 million % client success, 150 plus client success stories. Boom. Highlight story sequences. I'm not going to get into deep information about exactly why it is structured like this. It is pretty obvious why it is structured like this. There is no insight or secret information. There is what we're going to look into right now in a few minutes. Now, this is his Instagram story sequences, highlight sequences on his results page. Now, this is very important to understand. These are the posts that he has pinned. Now, first of all, why is this very important to understand? This is like a very clean Instagram look, because here you can see all of his random stuff. You can see him smoking a cigar in the gym, working, him sitting in a mastermind, and then this like simple carousel strategy. I built a $2.1 million consulting business at 20 in an era where trust is at an all-time low and markets are extremely saturated. Super like specifically based about the problem. Now, on his Go Consulting page, it is also very similar. That is not even the important point. The important point is his pin post. Now, if you remember what we had talked about right over here, is that these are the orders of paradigm that his ICP has, and these are the emotions that they experience. So what do you do with that? You double down. This one, 1.1 million views, a video about him speaking and talking to his mom about making 150K at 19. What does this showcase? It makes you feel like, wow, I like him as a person. I want to be like him. I want to have his business. The 3 core emotions that he wants you to experience, he does it. Because his marketing angle is his personality and not his knowledge. It's not the system, it is him. And because it is him, this reel just works. Second one. This one is a day, like his journey and stuff. And this one is with Daniel Dell. So, all of these 3 reels tap into the same core emotion of, I like this guy, I want to be like him, I want to run a business like him. He seems very rich and very fulfilled. His content is value masked as experience. This is very important to understand. So I want to take a look at his Instagram. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that as well right now. Let's just take a look at his Instagram. If we go on his Instagram right now, and if we look at any reel, for example, if we've got this one.
You can't prove yourself while you're working here. I don't want you on the team. So you've been on the team for 2.
What does this do? This is value-based video master's experience, because he's now giving you value about exactly how to run a company, about how he runs a company and the leadership and stuff, but also he's showcasing it as an experience of something that happened in real life. When you watch
weeks, you've edited 4.
You feel like, oh my god, this guy is smart, he knows what he's doing, and he's a good leader. I want to be like him. You teach a lesson through experience. Let's take a look at another reel. For example, let's say this is called 55K boost.
The impression that I'm getting is that
$15,000 closing a 15K deal live. Now, I love this reel, right? I love this reel. The reason why is because it changes the order of paradigm that the viewer has. So if you take a look at this, right? I need to do more to make more. He is targeting people who are making 10, 15, 20K a month. He's closing a deal for 15K on the call. A 15K day. What this does is that it breaks the first paradigm that the viewer has. That is, I need to do more to make more. Because this guy's not doing more. He's doing less. He made what my monthly income does in a day. Wow. I need to listen to what he has to say.
You hate me. You don't want to be on this call. I'd appreciate if you smile a bit. I can get you in.
Then he's giving value with these sales, arguments and stuff. So he's giving you value on exactly how he closed this guy. So this makes you feel like I can also make 15K in a day, right? It makes you feel, oh, I can also do it. If he can do it, I can do it. Secondly, I also want to have clients like his. I want to have clients just like his. Let's take a look at another reel. If we take a look at, for example, let's say this one right here.
You know, like when you just meet someone, he's like, oh, immediately, what do you do? How much?
Boom. It just showcases that he has a life. He's showcasing his life, which is his marketing angle. Plus, he's giving you value. It makes you feel like, I want to have clients like his. I need systems like his because he makes so much. He makes 15K in a day. I don't. The first order of paradigm has been broken that you don't need to do more to make more. That is the first order of paradigm that he breaks with his video. Next is, I need to do paid ads to scale to 100K a month. Boom. No. He breaks that in his next video. I would love to work less, but I can't. He showcases himself working less with his lifestyle and what he does in a day-to-day basis without, flexing Lambos or stuff like that, because that just does not work anymore. It just makes you feel like, okay, I also want to have clients like this. I need systems like this. How do I do it? He makes you care about the information that he has before you even listen to him. Because the moment you do that, that is when you create leverage. Because think about this, right? I want you to really think about this. If you can make your viewer feel a reason to listen to you, you will win. And then you look at his YouTube videos right here. For example, he's got 20K subs. These are his stats, right? He gets about 6K views a day and about 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers a day. When you go on his homepage, first of all, start here. If you're looking to scale your online consulting business, watch these videos in this playlist. We will show you exactly how to scale for free. Boom. We will show you exactly how to scale for free, which exactly answers this question of how. So you see how his Instagram ecosystem makes more sense with the YouTube ecosystem that he has. All of these are working videos and stuff. Next, client testimonials. These are client interviews of people who have worked with me to scale their consulting business. Boom. And if you look at his YouTube channel, all of his videos have outliers. Whoever is doing his YouTube stuff are doing a very good job because they're getting outliers on every single video. But if you look at the trend in this video, right? Let's analyze this. Now, let's assume this preface that the people who have clicked on this YouTube channel are already people who have broken all of these paradigms. So they are thinking, okay, how can I do it? If I wanted to scale to 100K a month, this is what I do. And this exactly answers the first question. First of all, it's a 10-hour long video. So obviously people look at it as valuable. Secondly, they are asking, I need systems like this. Oh, guess what? I have a system. Oh, I know I can make 15K in a day, but how? So this is the exact fulfillment process I used to charge 20K plus for my consulting offer. Boom. Instantly makes you feel like, okay, this is the exact system I can use. There's a client walkthrough. So it just showcases you exactly what he believes and what he thinks to be able to generate and, work and get results for his clients. So it's fulfillment. How to build an audience of qualified buyers, don't go viral. Boom. I moved into a dream apartment at 20. A lifestyle video showcasing his life because his entire marketing angle is his life anyways and his personality. Boom. This video, don't run ads to sign clients unless you watch this. Again, it literally breaks the paradigm of I need paid ads to scale to 100K a month. It literally breaks that paradigm. It physically is the exact simple thing that breaks that entire paradigm. Boom. Building a 7-figure company at 20, what it takes. 0 to 30 mil. Boom. Ranking content formats. Here's how to build a 230K per month consulting business. Day in the life. 38 minutes to build a 100K per month consulting business step by step. It just makes his solution as the most obvious choice because he makes you care about his solution, about the information that he's going to give you in his Instagram content and his YouTube videos that nurture his audience perfectly. This is by far one of the most important strategical influences that you could pull about how he's making 200K a month. You can literally use this no matter what your audience is, and you will see a difference in your content. You will physically see a difference. So I want to ask you a simple question. If you're a coach, a consultant who's looking to install this micro niche personal brand and save a lot of time without actually having to record a lot of videos, you can see the first link in the description about the exact offer I'm running. So if it makes sense for you, you can book in a call. Otherwise, you can go and watch other of my videos if you want to. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.